Okay, Chapter 10, Executive Business Summary. So let's cover the Executive Business Summary. This takes everything and summarizes everything we've learned, every bit of voice of customer. They've answered our questions. We've categorized them, and you're going to see how we lay it out now. Now, the structure of an Executive Business Summary is something like this: problem, problem, problem. We want them to know they have a problem. We want them to know that their clinicians have a problem and think there's a problem. Because if they don't think there's a problem, now you're just asking them to approve your product. But if they think there's a problem, now you're helping them solve that problem. They have urgency, and we're going to make it easy for them to make a decision because we're going to take everything they need to know, understand it, read it, and be able to make a decision. It's the key to the Executive Business Summary. We've summarized the important things so that the leadership team can make a smart, educated, quick decision. This will increase your velocity. So we start with the problem. As you read through this, you will see we have problem, 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 problem. And they're all clinical, operational, financial, or strategic. Now, you'll notice a couple of interesting things. In this, we do 5-year total cost of ownership, just like you would with a car, because I feel like financially it gives the best comparison side by side, apple to apple. And you'll see it at the bottom. We actually, even after 5 years, are still $625 more total, about 6% the current system. But you decide, would you pay $625 extra, $125 a year, about $10 a month if you want to go nuts on this, to eliminate the problem of irritated surgeons, clogged carousins, hard to clean them, jeopardy, risk, or concerns about Department of Health or Joint Commission or DNV or whoever your oversight committee is. You get a more productive SPD. You get happier surgeons. You decrease that risk, those things. And we're going to actually give you 2,500 minutes or 42 hours back to your operating room by cutting all those cases down. 500 cases, 5 minutes each. That's significant. That's 42 hours. Is it enough? Well, your customer will decide. But now they know what they're getting for that extra bit of money. So if you slide down through here, I listed a couple things that are clinical, strategic, operational, and the finances are very clear. For our 5 instruments, it's going to cost you $10,500 over 5 years when you add up everything. Currently, it's going to cost you about $9,875. You decide if the extra $625 and all of these benefits that you get are worth it. And if you think they are, we're asking for immediate approval to purchase these Carisons. We need them. And I'm speaking as the voice of the customer. This whole thing is written as the voice of the customer. We're summarizing it. And if you look at the bottom, we are asking for immediate approval to purchase these Carisons. And if approved, please direct supply chain to load our vendor into supply chain management system so that you can order these. Take a look at the pro forma at the bottom. I've done the 5-year total cost of ownership. Anything that I can quantify and count and push together so that they know what they're getting. Does it help me make my case? I think so. But it certainly helps them understand the decision and makes it easy for them to come to a decision. Orange is what they're currently doing. It ends up costing them $9,875 over 5 years. Ours is going to be a little bit more in green. But we'll have 2 weeks down with those instruments. They'll have 5. And we'll give them back 2,500 minutes or 42 hours. This is how they can decide. They may still decide, well, we just want whatever's cheapest. But they rarely do. They'll sit there and go, $625 for 5 Carisons over 5 years? Why are we even having this conversation? Order the other Carisons that you want. It gives me happy surgeons. It decreases our risk. It's an insurance policy. Makes it easier on our sterile processing department. Keeps infection prevention out of my hair. Next, what's the next thing we're covering? Decision made. We've made it easy for them to make the decision. The decision is theirs. Let's make it easy for them.